Stupid monkey.
Alright guys, here we are, another Magic the Gathering draft. My name is Gurinator, welcome to the channel, and let's see what we got going on. We got Draconic Destiny, 3-drop enchantment aura. Each creature gets +1/+1. Enchanted creature, excuse me. Gets +1/+1 and has flying, haste, and 1. This creature gets +1, it's a drift. It's a dragon, and there's those other types. Whenever enchanted creature dies, return it to its hand. Wow. So that's pretty strong. As long as it doesn't get disenchanted itself, as long as whenever a creature dies, it gives something flying and haste. Yeah, I mean, that's a strong card. It heavily puts me to red. I think I'm okay with that. I haven't tried out like this red aggro deck that I've seen a couple people playing. So I think we don't mind grabbing this. That's a great card too for a blue-red deck. We're not seeing anything else that we really want besides Evolving Wild. So I think the third path is great. Blue-red deck, every time I cast a non-creature spell, I get this to play this. This then gives it +1/+1 and flying. Lets me swing with that dude then. Like, that's like super strong. I like this blue-red idea already. Not really missing out anything else by going down his strat. I'm just looking at, like, I like having this up because it lets me look at whatever I was looking at previously. And I think that was a pretty good decision on our side. Doing some more late night drafting while the baby's sleeping. All right. Um, nothing in blue that we want. Really, nothing in red that we want. So I think this green card is definitely gonna be the best one to pick up here. Stone Retrieval Unit is also good. It makes a Power Stone. It goes into any deck. But we're still so open. We don't know if we're red-blue. We might be red-green. This is a really strong green card. So I'm cool with taking it. Giving +1/+2 until I enter in a fight is super strong. Oh man, yawning over here. Well, don't think we'll be playing games tonight. Maybe I'll just make the deck and then go get some sleep. We'll see though. Right now we're looking at an Evolving Wilds. We're looking at a Weak Stone Subjugation, which is a blue removal. We're seeing another strong green removal. In Shoot Down. Evolving Wilds is just a good card for any deck. So I kind of like taking it here over the Weak Stone because we don't know if we're playing blue, and Evolving Wilds will go into the blue-red deck anyhow. So no matter what, it's a good card. That artwork is great too. The fact that it's like being just destroyed the land, pretty cool. Okay, we see a Blanchwood. That's definitely a sign that green is pretty open. We're still not seeing anything blue related coming around, or even really red. I'm gonna take the Blanchwood here. Just let the cards like make the decision for us, you know. That was really nothing good for blue. Like, this is an okay card, but the Blanchard Prowler is just a better card overall. It comes in as a 1/1. It can get bigger if you don't get a land, but if you get a land, then you got the land that you wanted, you know. So 2-mana cards always end up being really good too. Conscripted Infantry is a good card. We're not playing that green card. That blue card's not good. The next best is that Ravenous Gigamole. But the infantry is a 3/1 and it goes into what we're trying to do. right now, so I don't mind it. It's a 3/1 for 3, but when it dies, you get a 1/1, right? Which goes really well with the Draconic, because then I can just get it and put it back on next to the creature. It also works a third path. It does not work a third path. What am I saying? Um, Emergency Bell is a good card. Airlift is a good card. We're not playing black yet, but this is one of those packs where I could speculate and just take the best card. The best card being this black card, and red black being a pretty strong deck. I don't mind picking up the black card here. I think the black over the white too. I just have not had any really strong white based decks yet. Mightstone is an extremely strong card. Like Mightstone here. If I had really enough red, this card could be good. But we just don't have. We weren't getting just red card after red card after red card. You really need to see that to want to go into the Sardine Cliff Stomper. Because of that, I think I'm just gonna grab the Mightstone here. Okay, that's a card. All right. That's a sack at instant speed. That's not bad. We're not playing this or this. Moment of Defiance is okay, but I think we'd rather have the card that's underneath our colors. It's also underneath the blue-red deck. It works. Now we can pick up a third path here. It looks like green is being pretty closed off. Sibling Rivalry isn't bad if we have sack outlets. Not having a sack outlet though first round through. Don't really want to take it here. And Power Stone Fracture is just not a card I see myself playing right now. Okay, good card. It's 4 mana, 2/3 that makes me a Power Stone. You know, it does what I want it to do. We'll probably pick up the Mishras. Goblin Blast Runner though isn't bad for our deck. It's also early game. We just don't have. We'll take the Mishra because we don't have any late game. We'll take the Fallen now. We still got a Goblin. We got a Ravenous Gigamole, which goes good in the red-black deck. We don't know what color we are, but I don't think we need it. And we're going to grab the Hoarding. Okay. Alright. I mean, Platinum Angel is quite the card. At 7 mana. It's a 7 mana 4/4. You can't lose the game. Your opponent can't win the game. It just being a 4/4 flyer strong. We don't take that the way we take an Obliterating Bolt. It's good for our deck. And Dragon Strongbow. It's a good card. I think we're taking the Platinum Angel here. It's just a really, really strong mythic. It's a 4/4 flyer, right? 4/4 flying is great. Its effect is good. I'm about to lose. I play this and I can't lose. It gives me time to come back. We're not playing really white here. Unleash Shell's a good card. I think we're grabbing the Unleash Shell here. 5 mana instant, deal 5 damage to something. I think that's a good card here. Emergency Bell is good. I just don't know if we're playing black. Especially since we haven't got any black bombs come around yet. I'm kind of looking. Like, I don't know if we're playing this. I'm kind of looking to see if we're going to get something. We need a bomb and a color. And one of the colors we're looking for to really make me make the choice of what the color we're going to be going in this deck. That being said, shoot down to strong card. We could be three colors, green, red, and blue right now. I don't mind shoot down. It just gets rid of a lot of the strong artifact creatures you run into. Our big problem though right now is that we have not gotten too many bombs. Um Earthquake Blast. Hmm. Deal damage equal to sacrifice creature's power to any target. I mean, it's not bad. It gets us there. This gives us access to black. I think I don't think it's bad. A blast. I don't know if we want two though. I think that may have been a mistake picking up a second one there. Maybe Unleash Shell's a great card. We're not playing soldiers. We're not playing air marshal. Silver's a cool card, but not helpful for this type of deck. So we'll just grab another Unleash Shell. We have a lot of removal. Our biggest issue right now is our creature quality is just not that good. Yeah, our creature quality is just not that good. We need more creatures, more low to the ground creatures to make Draconic Destiny actually be a good card. And we're really just not seeing it. I mean, I guess I could have picked up the Air Marshal because of Draconic Destiny. Okay. That's fun. We got Mishra and Urza here. I think we want Urza here over the other cards. Because we're looking for creatures like we were just talking about, and this one has Vigilance. As well as this card makes Power Stones, and we might want Power Stones in this deck. So that's a good card for us. Ooh, the Temporal Archon. Beginning upkeep scry 2. Whenever you choose to put one or more cards in the bottom of your library, well, exile that many cards in the bottom of your library. During your turn, you may play cards exiled with the Temporal Anchor, huh? That's a super strong card. That does force us to be only two colors, so we have to remove the green at that point then. And go down to blue-red. Um Honestly, if we're going just blue-red then, I don't mind taking the Sardinian Cliff Stomp it to 0-4. And I mean I could give it Draconic Destiny. So Pendragon is a good card. The Fall is not a bad card. I don't think we need Hall here. I think we need more creatures. But I think the Fall's good. We're not playing black. I mean, I don't think we're playing any of these. So we're just gonna put this here. Energy Refractor is not bad. We'll put that in the sideboard. Racer Crown destroys artifacts, so we'll take it for now. Oh my god, Might Stone going around that late's huge. That's an almost last turn Might Stone. That really shows me we have, like, we're right being in blue if we can just get a couple more cards to finish it off. One of those cards could be Levitating Statue. A very strong card. That's two or more colors spent to cast it. I don't think we're playing Steel Exemplar here. I think Levitating Statue is a good card for us. It just works with a lot of what we're doing currently in this deck. With a lot of our sorceries and our enchantments work with it. You know, it makes it stronger. I can enchant it with the Mightstone's animation, and it makes it into a flying creature that's +1/+1s and doesn't need to be a 2 mana for. Weak Stone Subjugation is removal. Don't think we need these. I think these would be cool to have in this deck, but I think it's just Weak Stone here. Let's see here. Wing Commando is a great card for our deck. The 2/2 flyer. Great. Um, Mask of the J Crafter is also a great card. I think it's just I haven't got to see too many people using it yet. I think the Wing Commando though, and I do agree with this little rating system. It's a 3 mana flyer that gets better when I prowess. Wow. Put a 2 mana any combination of colors. Spends when only cast creature spells or activate abilities. Okay, so you have power 5 or greater. I can't make use of that. My deck does not have that power in it right now. I think then the best cards are the conscripted and the air marshal. I think we want the conscripted here. Um, I don't hate monetary Swift Spear. I don't hate Armor Cool too much. We have a couple artifacts. Hmm. Fortune the Anchor, talking maybe about artifact cards. I think it's Monastery Swift Sphere. An early game card. But Burnished Heart is just so strong. I'm gonna take Burnished Heart. Another Unleashed Shell came around. Do we play 3 Unleashed Shells? Is that like our late game? Is just unleashing Shell on their creatures? I just don't think it's gonna work out too well for us. I think the Weak Stone Subjugation may be better. And the reason why Weak Stone Subjugation may be better is because a lot of the cards are not the mana you think they are, if that makes sense. Um, Boulder Branch is a great card. We're not playing green right now. I don't think we're playing Raise to the Ground or the another Unleashed Shell. I think it's too many Unleashed Shells. So I think we can just speculate on the green. Air Marshal, okay. Blanchwood Prowler, okay. I don't think we're playing Tarmogoyf in this deck. Flow of Knowledge could be good in this blue deck, but I think we just want more creatures. Um, I'm just gonna take this. I'm gonna be greedy and take a good rare here, even though I'm not gonna use it or anything. It would definitely suck to see that green card come around now. Blanchard Prowlers, man, are coming around way too much, and it's really annoying me because I should have. It makes me regret heavily not just going green. I think it's conscripted over third path again. I think it's always going to be conscripted. They're just 3/1s that do more for us. What was it say? Whenever Slagstone Refinery Okay, I want to put this in the side, but we might play that. Who knows? Not playing Bitter Reunion, so we'll take that. We'll take that. All right. So we didn't really get too big of a bomb. We really want to be more aggressive in our deck than we are right now. Let's see here. We definitely have the creatures count that we're looking for a deck like this. We're looking to be low to the ground, get rid of things in our way, to dome him as much as I can, and just push damage through. That being said, I don't know if Mishra's Juggernaut is the right card here. We don't have a lot of artifacts we want to sack here. But I don't think this is the card. I don't think this is the card. This destroys an artifact. But I have Unleashed Shell. I think I'm okay dropping that. I don't think we need to Periodic Blasts. Now we have 10 of those. We're down to 2. We need to get 2 more cards. Um, we need early game. We need our creature base, essentially. We can get rid of the Sage. And we have a couple outlets from Mightstone now. And Pearl Anchor is a great card. Um, I think we can get rid of maybe a conscripted or the Pendragon. Pendragon really doesn't do too much for us. We don't really have enough artifacts to make Pendragon a good card. I think this is about it then for the deck. We might be able to bring in a Armor Cool if we had more artifacts, but only have 5 kind of artifacts. We're just not going to get there with it. I do regret not going heavier into green, especially when we started seeing all that really good green cards go around. But then we just saw that Temporal Anchor, and we're like, you know what? That's a Temporal Anchor. That's a Draconic Destiny. We didn't really get there too well with the Draconic. We have enough creatures, but we'll have to see. All right. I'll see you in the games. All right. I'm echoing. There we go. All right, guys. Back with another draft. We finished the draft. Let's get into some games. We have enough lands. We have enough plays. I think it's a decent hand to tape then. I mean, Iron Marshal and the infantry work together. So we're going to go and we're going to probably end up cracking this for red. I don't know if we'll play the third path right now just because we don't have anything to play it in combo with. I don't want to just play it out and get it killed. Third path being a very strong card. Let's just play out the Air Marshal. I don't know how strong blue red is as a grouping yet. I've done a couple games now, and I just now I'm just really sitting around the threes. I think some other colors are stronger, but we'll see. We want to kill his sack outlets, so I don't hate this. Yep. All right, we're good of lands for the rest of the game. So if the game would like to just give me gas from this point on, that'd be cool. Was that asking too much? Okay, we'll start with the archaeologist. See what we get off the top. Great. We'll definitely take the temporal anchor here. And then we are going to swing 3. He most likely has removal here or pump. He has 3 mana open. Yeah, he has something here. That's okay. Yep, there it is. I mean, we're still trading 1 for 1, and we get the 1/1 soldier, so like I'm not too mad about it. Alright, we'll play out the third path now. So the name of the game is just get the 6 and play out the Temporal Anchor, and just try and go off from there. Swinging for 1. Cool. Play Wing Commando. We'll end the turn. Hostile negotiations. There's a top that goes to your library. Oh, this is the one that makes 2 piles, right? And I get to choose one of the piles. Okay. It's a strong card. Thinking about this really hard. Um, Wait a minute. He has 2 hostile negotiations in this pot. He's what? I would never want him to have this pile. I'd rather him have the cards I don't know then. That was an insane pile of cards. Platinum, Disenchant, and another hostile negotiation. Is this like a standard deck? Did I cue wrong? That's fine for me. I don't want you to have the Disenchant, homie. That's what I'm scared about. Like, we want to get this down. Do you have a second? Okay. Another rare? What's happening? That's 3 rares, a mythic. Rare? Oh my god. This is fucking incredible. Alright, well. Uh, Sometimes the game's out to get you, huh? It's okay. I was about to say it's okay. We have a lot of other cards that we can play. But instead, we drew more lands. 70% of our deck is non-lands. Does he just want to play the Platinum Angel here? Platinum Angel is a good card to play here. I have good removal though for it at least. Perfect. Great removal. Okay. I'm gonna swing these ones in. Go down to 7. Bring them down to 7. Up. This is gonna be a blowout. Instant, right? Yep. Okay. That's game. Like, even though you have all these crazy cards, good efficient removal gets you there. That guy's deck was incredible. Like, the quality of cards he had, just, I don't know. He just didn't play, I guess he just didn't play a lot of cards. Now, I guess that's what got him. Just drew a lot, didn't play a lot. Yeah, I mean, that can get you. Alright, get to the next one. Maybe a 3-drop. Stone Retrieval with the Might Stone. You can play most of the cards in our hand. I think we keep it. Um, we'll play this, get blue mana here. That's a mono blue play here. I mean, we're gonna play into it because we need to get the. If he has a counter, we want to get it out of his hand. So we'll just play into it. Alright, no counter for it. Good for us. Swinging 3. At the stone retrieval. Because now we can might stone with the stone retrieval. Also, this is an artifact. So this could count towards playing it. Okay. Weak stone's not a big deal. Okay. So we didn't get the mana, but we did get the might stone. Now we got the mana. Alright. Pump him. He's playing mono blue, it looks like. And he forfeited. Alright, Zombie Jesus. I guess just too much tempo. Alright, get into another one. Alright. 3 mana. A way to gain a lot of mana if burnished. Creatures, technically a removal spell. We can keep this. Play Archaeologist on 2. You can get a lot of cards with Archaeologist. Wow, he missed. I mean, I guess that's okay though, because we didn't really want to have that much mana on top of what we're trying to get to. It's a 1/4/2, so that does put some a barrier between us. That card definitely sucks to fight. Um, I think I like the Burnished Heart here because I can keep up Burnished and a turn sack it and pull more mana out of my deck. If I pull more mana out of my deck at this point, I'll be pulling out with Evolving Wild. There's another mana pulled out, 2 more out after that. So that's a significant swing in the mana. Also, the fact that we now have the Temporal Anchor in our hands, I definitely think that's the correct play, is to set up for Temporal. Go. So he's just trying to make big dudes. We don't really have good ways of stopping big dudes in this deck. I mean, we have one of the weak stones. Alright, let's go get 2 blue. Let's go get a red. And let's play out and Pearl. Let's see if he has removal for it. Most decks should be carrying removal for artifacts. We are at 2 wins too, so there's definitely a high chance he has something to remove this with. Um, it's fine though. What it lets us do is lets us scry 2 at the beginning of my upkeep. I can choose whatever I want to keep on top. Whenever I put 1 or more on the bottom, I can exile that many cards on the bottom of my library, and then I can play the exile cards utilizing the Temporal Anchor. Which is a pretty strong play. Come. He's just trying to get tempo in now. Going wide. We don't want this. Stone Retrieval is not the worst, and we get to play 2 creatures then. We do want at least a couple stones, but I don't know. Oh yeah, if we just put the bottom, we get those, right? Yeah, that's right. So I could play this mountain out from there. We could play out the third path then. Or do we just play out Might Stone? We play out the Stone Retrieval actually here as well. And we play out the Conscripted Infantry here. So we're going wide ourselves at this point. He's probably gonna deal 1 damage to my infantry here. That's fine. I say it's not a good idea to swing with the 2/2s here. Okay. We don't want either one of those. Put this to the bottom. Alright, so we'll play this. We'll play the third path here. And then I think we pass here then. Yeah, I think that's correct, because then we could unleash Shell whatever crazy shit he does. I think he wants to make a Jade. He can make a Jade for a lot, more than what my Unleash Shell can handle. It wouldn't be bad to play something of 5 top this year. We do want a levitating statue as well. Before we go off of a lot of cards. I mean, we're drawing 3 a turn, so we can deck ourselves pretty quick. Just still. Destroy. You may sacrifice another creature. If you do, destroy target non-land permanent. Can I kill that on the stack? Pretty sure I can't. So we have to sack something else. And he can destroy the temporal anchor then? Oh, he destroyed that, huh? Okay. He left the temporal anchor alive. Interesting that he's swinging out here. He might have a trick. Oh, is he just trying to tempo me at this point? Um, we want both of these sooner rather than later. So I'm gonna put both on bottom. Turn it for 6. And then play out the conscripted. End turn now. So we have the win next turn. He doesn't know that because we can Horrific Blast, sacrificing it to deal my damage to any target. So he needs a kill for the flying 1/5 right here. That's not it. Yep. Okay. Good game. We'll go into the next one. Right. Game 4? 4. 2-drop, 3-drop, removal. We have a way to get double red for on the shell. I think it's not a bad hand. I'll lose to a fast hand for my opponent, but we'll see. Uh-oh, I accidentally clicked that. Let's start with the Evolving Wilds. And we're gonna pull red here. The Pearl Anchor really showed its power and why it's a very, very good card for this for drafting. Just drawing so many cards that game was pretty gross. Alright, play both of these, get out levitating. That's a weird noise that levitating made, Jesus. Alright. Mana. Go for the conscripted. What, you gonna counter it? Sure. Doesn't really hurt me too much because I can still play Stone Retrieval. So we'll play the Stone Retrieval now. No blocks. It's fine. Into another one, huh? Alright. That's pretty scary. Alright. I do think we play out Burnished here. And then we Weak Stone. One of these. So I can't untap. And then we get the Cliff Stomper out. We're spending a lot of our hand. But it's a very effective way to get my board going. And it takes away one of his 3/3s here too. Him killing the Burnish Heart's not the biggest deal. Because he could have used an levitating statue if I was to open up on it. I think though what I want to do here is Unleash Shell. See if he has a counter to the Unleash Shell here. No counter to Unleash Shell. He has 5 mana up. Which makes me... Am I okay trading Levitating for a 5-drop? I think I am. I'll swing at the Levitating then. Okay, there it is. That's fine. So I'll swing with the 2. So we got removal out of his hand, and we've taken care of most of his... Oh. Another one. That's fine. Alright. Play out Urza. Not swing. We're out of juice in our hand, but Urza can let us get some stuff. Need to get a flying or something. Swing for 4 in the air. Yep. It's fine. Alright. I'm gonna draw a card here. Discard the land. Play out Wing Commando. So Urza's really gonna help us keep up with the draw. He probably wants to get rid of it if he can. Okay. No blocks. I'm still gonna Urza here, even though we have something we wouldn't mind playing. Yeah. And that's why, because we got a Weak Stone here now. And we're gonna Weak Stone down his Argavian Avenger. Did he really have a counter as his last card? He could. That would certainly suck. I'm going to swing for 3 in the air. Okay. So he has 2 cards locked down. He's got 1 card as an instant. I think it's the 3/3 Bird Den, since he's holding on to priority here. Or can he bounce his own card? There's a couple cards that'll let you do that. I believe 5 drop. They'll let you do it. You can put it top or bottom. Oh, he wants to kill it so he can resurrect it. That must be his play here. I mean, that's fine with me because it's still he would have done this either way, right? So if I didn't kill it like that and he resurrected it, then he could have resurrected it later on, right? Another disfigure, that's fine. Going for 2. Gotta keep up the tempo on him. Okay, so he didn't resurrect it and he didn't bring it back to his hand, so he doesn't have a card yet to do that with. So he didn't have any way of doing it just yet, which is good for us. Ooh, Gix is scary. Gix is scary. We need an answer to Gix right now. That's not an answer to Gix. We might just lose because of Gix. Oh. Because Gix made to the end game, so he can discard X cards. He can discard the 2 cards in his hand. Play the lands. Okay, so he's not going for it right now, which I'm a little interested why he wouldn't go for that play here. Oh, he just going for the flood the board play then? Okay. He's tapped out, so I'll block it. I still think we activate, even though I don't mind that mana in my hand. Ah. So I think we do the Pelagi here over the mountain. The mountain will make it into a 4/4. But we have another one. Making it to a 4/4 allows me to swing in and force him to double block here. Is that worth it though? I don't think it's worth it. I think it's better to discard a land here and to get out. That. Okay. It's a little late for the Temporal Anchor. It's still not bad. He might try and mill me then. We'll see. We don't want him to hit Draconic Destiny. He can do this whenever he wants. Okay, another 5/5. He's gonna give it haste and flying. I'm assuming haste and flying, right? Just making it to a 4/4, huh? I mean, I'll block him my 0/3, so I could do anything. Play Temporal Anchor here. I'm going to swing with the Sardinian now. Force him to have to make a bad play here, or a double block. He has a really great shot with the Gix and the Latinum and these Argivians. We're just gonna block both. It doesn't really matter which one we block where. We just need to get rid of his defenses as much as possible. So he can draw one if he loses a life here. He's also getting a super low on health. If he lets me get the Temporal Anchor off, that won't be good for him. He's gonna make it flying. I'm on a 2-turn clock here myself. So this is a close game, to say the least. Okay. I need something off the top. He's drawing a lot of cards here. He's in a Gix too. I don't think Gixing would be correct here. He could almost mill me if he Gixes. Actually, no, it's not a bad idea. He doesn't pay the mana cost, and he just takes 4 from the top. Wow, he just milled 4 off the top. Alright. So we got an Unleashed Shell, which is bad for us. I mean, that's a lot of cards, right? That's a correct play to get rid of Urza here. Okay, we need Draconic Destiny. What do Mightstones do for us? Well, regardless, let's put them to the bottom and draw them. We lose in the air, so is there a point of playing the third path, or should I keep the mana from the third path? I think we need to keep the mana from the third path here. And we Mightstone. We do it on the Mightstone. We really need Draconic. That's not Draconic. One, two, three. Yeah, that won't do it either. That's unfortunate. Because I can go like 1, 2. I can't get through this, so I'd go 3, 4. Well, I can't even do that, so. Undo. It would have to be 4 here. I can't give the things flying, and that's the issue. If I had something to give something flying, I could possibly do it. I needed this Draconic Destiny, because this would have gotten me through. But then, yeah, it's not there. I had, what, 2 cards left in my deck? That does really suck. I had, yeah, 2 cards left. If I drew... If I drew either one of them, if I blew the Perfect Blast and or the Draconic Destiny, I could have won. Wow. I just hit like a really bad, yeah, because if I got the Perfect Blast, I could have attacked in with everyone and gotten him down 1 life, and then thrown a Perfect Blast and domed him before. And the Draconic Destiny would have made one of my 4/4s into a 5/5, and then I could have won as well. So out of 4. Yeah, that's just really unlucky. Oh well, we'll go into the next one. Alright, another round we go. Oh look, Draconic Destiny wanted to make an appearance. So did both the cards that we didn't get. That's such a tease. You're like, hey, we're in your deck, Joe. Did you forget about us? Definitely didn't. Um, I feel like I go third path here. I don't like playing third path this early, but if I can Draconic Destiny at 1/1 and just start swinging in with it, that'd be pretty sweet. Um, or is it better just to play with the Sardinian now here and take a turn off? The reason why I play Sardinian here is because I can make a beefy Sardinian potentially. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I took the 1 damage there. I think that was silly on my part. Um, and then let's swing in for 2. There. Oof. But we're in a third path, huh? That sucks. That hurts. But he could have hit this instead, so I guess that's okay. And we play this here, right? Yeah, we do. The next turn, it's gonna be a chunky hit. Let's see what he can do to this. If he doesn't have removal for the 1/5 flyer, I may just beat him with it really quick. Um, I mean, I'm gonna go for it. Do I hit him for just 7 here? Hmm. And then keep up the blast? No, I don't. I go all in. He keeps on stopping like he has something to do here. And that's okay if he does. I mean, if he kills it, he kills it, right? I have to go for the... Yeah. Because now, next turn, even if he tries to kill it, that was gross, what I just did to him. Like, that was pretty gross. He's gonna draw a card, too. Like, he's in desperation mode at this point. Like, I just, in a few turns, put him almost dead. You need to do something here. Alright. Sure. So he goes up to 7. Yeah, so we just win here now. And we just dome for 7. That's what a play. Holy shit. Sometimes you get the nut draw. Sometimes, and wow, was that a nut draw on my end? Let's see here. We have 2 drops and 3 drops, and we have mana to play at least a 2 drop. So I guess we keep it. I don't like, ugh, not having the mana to play at least up to 3 always scares me. But obviously, it's a great hand, right? We have multiple plays, even if we were to miss a mana draw. And we're not gonna play at the 3rd path for some time now. Just due to the fact that we didn't have we had nothing to do with it. Just play the Ari Marshall for now. Sure. Then we'll play this. He's trying to gain life. If he's playing a Union at the 3rd path. Interesting. Let's play this. Thing for 3. Yep. I mean, that's fine. We'll play Stone Retrieval. I could play this Conscripted, but it's better just to play on curve. So I need 1 red mana, at least. That way Unleash Shell can activate now. And that's gonna be super important. Ooh. Let's swing these. I want to get him to get rid of the scrapbook cohort if I can. Yeah, great. Okay. I think now it's a good turn to get the Might Stone up on this. Yeah, perfect. I mean, it's not like perfect, right? Because we did play the Might Stone afterwards. That's fine. Like he was gonna use his enchant anyhow eventually on it. It puts him back a little bit. Oh, unless he has the 2/1 on top of it. Okay. Um, enough with the blue mana there, deck. Let's get 1 red mana. That'd be cool. At the same time, hitting a temporal anchor right now would be just so good. That's definitely, I think, my best play right now is while he has nothing on the board, just hitting a temporal anchor off the top. Not temporal, but lets me look for it. Nope, missed. I think now is a good time to get the 3rd path out. I don't mind trading with one of those here. Mainly because they're both very annoying, and I'm gonna get back a 1/1. Killzone Acrobat I really don't care about either. So, yeah. I mean, if he wanted to trade, I'm more than happy to here. It's fine. It's a 1/1, and I get 1/1 back, right? Could be worse. He's swinging in. Alright. Sacrificing. Interesting. So he sacrificed and did that. I'm kind of okay with double blocking here. I'm okay with losing the air marshal here. Just because I don't want that getting bigger. The Killzone Acrobat is only going to be helpful for him now when he does unearths. So we got a Might Stone, which is definitely not what we wanted here. But at least we have that. We're not attacking. We're not going to be blocking with the third path, so we'll play that. Really being stuck on this one missing red man is killing us. Temporal Actor, Anchor as well is not good for us. What, another removal? I mean, that's fine. That's all. Like I said, that's a lot of removal cards he's playing here. Yep. We'll weak stone it. That way we keep it sacked, tapped. Looking for one. You really doesn't have a lot going on. We're just mana screwed right now, which is killing us. Really need the mana to start coming in our favor with haste. Right. Swinging with the scrap work. No. Him hesitating to swing with it means that he just doesn't have anything to stop. Like he just attacking the attack at that point. It's gone. There we go. Okay. Now we're protected with the unleash. So if he plays something big here, we have something to peek it down for the most part. I mean, he could of course play the 8/8 Sun Chi eventually, and that would definitely be pretty crippling. You just really going for it, huh? Okay, so he's trying to give it. He wants to draw cards off of that. I don't want him to do that, so we're just gonna do that. It's just a good removal spell, but I 2-for-1'd him then. I got another one. My deck is not liking me right now. I'm just pinging him for 1 damage. What's happening, deck? You feeling alright, my guy? Oh, yeah. At least we're working towards the 0/4 becoming a 4/4. So thank you for that, at least. Hey. Sure. Um. Mm-hmm. Yep. Urza coming out is great for us too. Like, I'm being super aggressive with these really good removal spells, but that's mainly because the cards in which I have at my disposal, especially if having Urza now, is very strong for us. Let's activate. Actually, wait. Let's swing first. Right? Yeah, swing first. Mm-hmm. Sure. Then we can activate Urza. Let's get rid of Falage now. And then we're going to play Temporal Anchor. Okay. So we essentially get to draw 3 next turn. Unless he could deal 10 damage. He could. Who knows? You know? We want neither one of these. So let's bond them both. They both go back to my hand, which is ridiculous. I somehow drew another land, which is also ridiculous. Um, I feel like I just might stone on it. As much as I would. Yeah. It's like, how many lands did I just draw? Oh my god. Alright, whatever. We made it. Let's continue on. I forgot to hit recording. This is a super greedy hand I took. It took a hand of 4 drops and a 6 drop. But the reason why I took it was because I already had 4 of the lands I needed. So then, to me, that means that I can play Stone Retrieval on turn 4 guaranteed. I can play Might Stone following that, and then I'm definitely probably going to be able to play the Temporal Anchor. So as long as my opponent plays a little slow, it's a very strong hand. Now, my opponent playing out a 2-drop of Vigilance doesn't help us. However, if he plays out something else, we can weak stone it. The Vigilance is definitely not a happy factor for us. Yep. Into an airlift. Did he miss? He missed. Okay. So let's play out. Maybe it would be better to put the weak stone on the airlift before it attacks, because essentially means that you attack it once, it's over. Interesting, I'm trying to hold on to that 1 green mana. He's swinging at me for 5. Holding on to the 1 green mana because there's that 2 mana fight spell. Oh, for the Sarenth. Okay. Yep, that's fair too. So we're gonna play this. I'm gonna play Stone Retrieval unit. Okay. The land card may fail put into your hand. Okay. It was a land card. That's very strong. Swing at both. Yep. I will block the Phalanx here. I think it's actually a pretty good idea to get the Might Stone like this. And then to Subjugation while this is tapped. So I stopped taking 2 in the air. So now I put up a nice little wall for myself. I have an Unleashed Shell in my hand in case he plays something grossly strong. Besides this Sun Chi, I think I have an answer to mostly anything else. Yeah, like I can kill this Dragon Engine. We're gonna do that right now too. Because we don't want him going off with the Dragon Engine. Just because it's like that's so strong. That ability. Into a 6/5. Okay. So like I said, he's getting, he's gonna go through all of his strong creatures. He is landing the Steel Seeker hits, which is definitely unfortunate for us. We're just gonna unleash Shell again while we know he's tapped out. Keep him off of his big dudes, make him have to keep on hitting off the top. We just need to find an opening to play out the Temporal Anchor at this point. This is our opening. Play a Temporal Anchor here. He probably has Disenchant in hand. I don't know if he has Disenchant. He would have done to the 4/4 by now. Is he looking to Surveil? I mean, we took away an 8 and a 7 drop on him already, which is good. We've hit a lot of our good removal at this point, which is not good for us. I forgot we have a Platinum Angel in this deck, which is pretty sad. That we're up to the point where like Platinum Angel is in my deck, but I have never seen it once. Okay, so I'm gonna play this out. I think this is a good turn for Air Marshal. and Burnished Heart. Um, I think I wait one more turn before I start trying to do things. Mainly because he's held on to 2 cards in his hand for quite some time, and I can't really get through. I don't know what they are at all, and I need to know at least when I'm walking into a little bit. Okay, so he's just doing that. So I think we're good with getting more of our lands out here. Okay. Let's swing with the 4/4. Defo double block. Playing the 1/2. Okay. He's gonna pump. He must be pumping here, right? Mm-hmm. Sure. You're gonna pump, right? Cool. It's fine. We would have run into it eventually. Um, at this point, I don't think I play the archaeologist. The reason is because it's not gonna hit anything I want it to hit right now. So what I want to do here is, as long as he doesn't hit anything good here, he has 4, 8, 9, 10 mana. How many cards are on my deck? Yeah, let's take both then again. Mm-hmm. It's fine. That's fine. Auto pay. Swing of these two in the air. Hit him for 10 in the air. Okay. Pretty gross. Let's see what he's got. He's definitely hitting a lot of lands, and I know that's just never a fun time. We definitely want this, and I think we'll slow down a little bit and just keep him like this, one top, one bot. All right, just keep on doing this. Make sure we don't misclick. Oh my god, if this actually happens, man. and we dome him for 10. That gonna be game. Does he have a way to come out of a dome for 10 in his hand? Yep, doesn't look like it. Boom. Uh, oh, I hit him with that. I hit 2 people with the wombo combo. This feels pretty good. Alrighty. Possibly the final opponent. The Professor Dumb. I have 2 3 drops. I had the mana to play them. I had the mana to play those cards. This technically from the red perspective. I think it's a good card to hand to keep because of that. As long as he doesn't play out some crazy shit on turn 2, we're gonna be pretty okay. Yeah, Phalanx is fine. So let's say when we go in Conscripted, Stone, Mighty. This is not okay. This is a strong card. Okay. I mean, when to play, still play our game. Wouldn't have to unleash shell. We have no way of destroying that artifact. So the best way to do it is just to kill whatever he places it on before attack phase. And that is going to have to be how we handle that. Swinging for 3. Yep. Play Stone Retrieval. I mean, that's fine. We still get the Lightstone. Alright, so he's double removal to get rid of those 2, which is actually good for us because then the disenchant most likely won't have a target. Alright, we're up to 5 though. I still think it's good to get This is actually kind of tricky. Because I want to weak stone the power plant now, and I want to blow up the phalanx. Because the weak stone on the phalanx will be harder to do. How do I do what I want to do then? Do I hold off on might stoning? If I hold off on might stoning, what does that give me? I mean, I still can block. But I think I still want a might stone here. 1, because I need mana. But 2, I can still block this 2/2. Even if he swings in with it. Which he's not. So I'm going to block the 4/4. Oh my god, I forgot. That is a misplay and a half. That's a game losing misplay actually. Yeah. That was super incorrect to do how I did it. Well, I just wasted that for no reason. That really sucks. I'm gonna decline that. I think we now play the conscripted here. So at least we keep up something for the phalanx still. See, the thing is, he only has 1 mana in hand. So if we can just get Temporal down, we actually have a very high chance of winning this. So that's not Temporal mana. Is it good to play the conscripted then? Another conscripted. I think into Draconic Destiny. It's his last card removal. No. Okay, so I'm gonna swing 4/2 in the air. He's gonna surveil, that's fine. That's okay. Okay. So when he gets some damage in here, at the moment, unless he has his last card is removal, which it could be. He's gonna surveil off the top. Okay. Okay. That surveil is working out really well for him. Okay, that's a 3/3 on the ground, so I really don't care too much. And I could blank black the phalanx with the conscripted on the floor right now. Okay. I can hit him for 4, 5, 6, 7. I can have 7, 7, 11. I can hit him for 11 damage this turn. Is that better than to Pearl Anchoring? When he's 1 mana, I think so. Because we know that it just has to take this domed. Like, we know he has to take this dome now, right? And we know Draconic will come back to our hand. And I could put Draconic, even if he kills it, I can bring it back to my hand at this point. He's in Surveil. I think we got him, though. It'd be really, yeah, that's game. Oh, man. This card, the Draconic. Wow. Let's go look at that card again. That card is just, that and Temporal Anchor is why we won our game. Draconic Destiny, Temporal Anchor. Listen, we got a 7-0, we got a 7-1 win. It's been a long time. We played like 3 really bad matches in a row. So it feels good to get a 7 in, first one of this season. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.